Coordinates locked.
Unlike with the bugs, I don't at all feel confident that I'm going to be able to do this. But we'll see.
Hellpod launch initiated.
This is not even going to be remotely close in difficulty to what I experienced doing bugs solo. Like, this is going to be completely different. Way
The fate
worse.
of all humanity's children are in your hands. Do not let them fall.
Not to mention I get to fight Scramble the whole time.
Deploying support weapon. Sending down equipment package.
24 seconds. This is for you, little guy. We're here to liberate you.
Engaging orbital laser. Warning, you are leaving the mission area.
And it's funny because on this is the opposite side of the spectrum. So whenever I made the video attempt at doing bugs solo, no deaths, I did the hardest possible mission, which is playing geological survey. Now I'm doing, besides like copping out and doing defense or blitz, this is the easiest normal bots mission, where you just have like a pretty standard objective.
Dropping a pin. West.
Democracy's on its way.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
That is bad.
Eagle 1 withdrawing to rearm.
Because unlike normal bots, artillery can lock onto your position just from using any stratagems. So I now have to go deal with that, unless they just stop.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Full cooldowns.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. How'd you like the taste of freedom? Enemy tactical asset within threat range.
So it is not good. Not good at all to fight on. That sounded like a
Warning,
rocket
in range of enemy artillery.
devastator. I really don't want to get whacked by one.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
And they drop shipped. I shouldn't have thrown that while the dropship is coming down. It's gonna get wasted. I might have to leave the mortars. And maybe come back way later, but I need to do main. Yeah, my laser's getting eaten by whatever they dropped. Not breaking the mortar.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
It's kind of nuts how they don't stop shelling your position once they start. What the fuck? Why is a cannon turret locked? From where?
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
That is crazy inconsistent.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Enemy tactical asset within range.
Can't really do this either. Too many devs. Oops. I'm probably gonna die here actually, because I'm gonna get lasered by these devastators from like 7 miles away,
Warning,
while also
you are
being
in
shelled by
range of
borders.
artillery. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Sending down support weapon. Sub-objective in your vicinity.
Administering freedom.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Have a taste of democracy!
Another one bites the dust.
Freedom forever! Yeah. Throwing grenade!
Oh, that would have been embarrassing. They're clearly rocket them. Several of them. And I wasted no time on the bot drop. And that's really what the problem is going to be solo, is I just have no way of dealing with getting bot dropped on objective. And there's no way to avoid it whenever they're putting this much heat on the objective. Because you're just not going to be able to clear them off. It's not realistic. Before someone calls. That might have been a bad throw. I think I got it though.
Eagle 1, leaving combat zone to resupply.
Hard outpost.
Likely not. Like, if I was running, like, a walking barrage, it would clear out some stuff, but then I'd still get bot dropped, probably. All it takes is one little guy staying alive. And they popped that pretty instantly as soon as I shot. Best case scenario now is we just drag them away. The other problem is they have scuffed up detection pretty hard on the majority of the enemies, where they'll keep pathing towards you with no new information after dropping aggro, like that thing was, while shooting the ground. It's something we only saw before yesterday in Rocket Devastators, but it's like been branching out to like Bile Titans and apparently Striders. The problem is, man, I really don't want to burn my last laser on this. I could just try to fight them, but if they bot drop me again, it's going to be terrible. And the cover is real bad. We'll do this. Kill that guy.
Liberty returns, locked and loaded.
Oh, they're gonna investigate. Because they're separate from the point of interest. Yeah, they don't know anything yet, I don't think. They're just looking for me. But I think I do just have to fight, because they're just roaming around, being dumb now. Yep, there it is. Like, all it takes is one little guy being alive to start this infinite cycle where you're never gonna be able to actually do anything. Even if they're just, like, vaguely aware. That seems to have just been one bot drop, though. That's kind of buggy. Probably should have been more.
Last reload!
On the bright side, these guys can't call. I think this is all that's left.
Fire in the hole! Last reload! Yeah. Ah!
I think we're clear.
Deploying equipment package.
Grim, I was thinking the stratagem orb doesn't seem to aggro, so if it wiped... Oh, it does. It does aggro. Yeah, 100%. If you throw a stratagem at them, they aggro before the bombs actually fall. At least in every experience I've had. Maybe very rarely they don't, but for the most part I always see them just immediately try to call support. This is gonna be rough. 21 minutes might not be enough time. I feel like what's gonna happen is trying to do this without dying, I'm gonna start playing too risky near the end and get killed because of the time limit. But yeah, it's not gonna be like my bug run at all. I'm gonna have to probably just beeline main objective and hope that I make it in time. Not gonna be anywhere near as clean. Wonder is difficulty thing. I'm nowhere near difficulty 9. You know what? That you bring it up. Whenever I did play lower difficulties, I noticed that when bugs would call and do their little, like, pheromone spew, if you shot them while they were early in the animation, they wouldn't call. The call wouldn't go out. But in Helldive, the very instant they start to spew anything, any amount of orange leaves their face, it's called, no matter what happens to them. So I think that is actually true. That if you play on lower settings, the call-ins are not nearly as quick. Oh man, actually I need to go here.
East.
Yeah, this is gonna be brutal. I'm gonna have to cross the whole map. Hello, Mr. Gun. It was kind of funny, I had a conversation with someone in the Discord, like, how do you feel about these gun towers that snipe you from across the map? But because I'm always playing at night with stealth armor, like, me and them, we're kind of chill. It's really rare for them to take a shot at me out of the blue. If they do take a shot, usually I'm aware. Gonna be a little risky right now, because I'm gonna have to kill this guy.
Range of enemy artillery.
Which shouldn't call anything. Or get any attention, because he was just alone.
There's something here.
Warning,
I'm not picking these up. I'm capped on these. I don't need to pick these up. I'm not even allowed to have more samples. What's the point? Whoa, they're getting really close.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Can we talk about how they're still taking shots? Having never seen me? I think I just dropped this here. Because I need to go get another one. First couple of times I encountered those towers, they cost the team a lot of reinforced tickets, same for the mortars. Yep, same. The first time we encountered them, it was a bloodbath. We were so confused as to what the hell is even happening.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
And then, like, you realize that the mortar has that whistling noise when it's about to impact you. And you're relatively safe as long as you keep moving full sprint.
Tagging map, southeast.
Yeah, there's so many guards, I can't afford the time. The time is what's gonna kill me here. I guess the mission type doesn't help. I need to move 2 SSDs and I am but a man. But one man.
There's something here.
I guess in theory, I'm gonna have to do it without stratagems, though, and I'm not gonna get to leave. Well, no. He's gonna leave without me, and it's gonna end the game. I forgot that's a thing.
Sub-objective in your vicinity.
What the fuck? That is messing me. There we go. Jeez. That was embarrassing. Helldive is just spewing shots into the distance. Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, it's both the Devastators that do that. Like, they'll just stay soft aggroed with no information and immediately start lasering you the second you come into range again, even if they had no idea where you were, really. But the very second you walk anywhere near them, they start spewing shots again in your direction. It's a very weird thing.
Dropping a pin. East.
Wow, we are locking out in the back half of this this inning, let me tell you. Apparently all their guards were on the north side. This is definitely going to be the worst part.
Mission is progressing.
Because there are a lot of guards where I need to go now. Gonna stay along the east side of the map since I already cleared the points of interest on this side. I'd really like to not start getting shelled again, but I might have to walk in range of the mortars again. Goes full out, the carnage with the red trace is going everywhere, will look great. Yeah, I have a lot of really good, I have really good clips of fights with the robots on my YouTube, actually. That's one of my favorite things to clip, is just the sheer carnage of the battlefield when you're fighting bots. I feel like they make way better content than than bugs do. Definitely way more stressful and difficult, though. Sometimes I just want to chill, so I'll veg out on the bugs.
Warning, you are in
Yeah,
range
there
of
it is.
enemy artillery.
Tagging map. North.
Where'd all the guards go? They're gone. Lucky me, I guess. They decided to fuck off.
Asset secured. Package retrieved. Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
So how long have you been playing Helldivers 2 for, Yump? How you liking it? I mean, I guess that's kind of a dumb question. You're watching a stream of Helldivers 2, so you probably like it quite a lot, just like me. Played bots to start with, the whole event, tried bugs today. The slow effect they can have, the green ones, that was super annoying. Oh yeah. Yeah, their asset. Thankfully, once you have personal shield, a lot of what bugs can do to you is completely invalidated, since it just blocks a bunch of melee strikes, all of their slows, all their knockdowns. Feel pseudo invulnerable running personal shield against the bugs. Can still die to it, but it definitely makes it way easier. Very life-changing event once you start running personal shield against them. Oh, that's... it started off pretty intense. I was really worried about how this was gonna go, but
Extract when ready.
I don't know what is going on. I just got the luckiest string of events. I don't even know if I really want to post this one. Even if I do make it out without dying, feels a little bit casual in difficulty here. I mean, maybe I'll go push some more side objectives. I have time I didn't think I was gonna have. I can spend my laser clearing out this mortar. So I need to try things in it. I'm solidly on the autocannon at the moment. Recently unlocked the breaker. Feels a bit like a cheat code. Yeah, the breaker against bugs is like the only gun that feels like it's doing its job. That you're getting what you want out of a primary. Once you get this thing on the bots though, the Plasma Scorcher, it is awesome for them.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Specifically on high difficulty.
Equipment package.
I'll elaborate. Because you get so many Devastators, and the Plasma Scorcher is able to kill them. I'm getting trolled. I didn't realize that happened twice.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Oh, that was close. I heard the whistling.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Wow, that laser really phoned it in. I cannot believe it did not clear the mortar emplacement. My sadness is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Enemy down, baby.
What's good, tower? I'm actually a little surprised he didn't take a shot at me. I had some heat. I would have believed getting popped by that thing there. Yeah, Plasma Scorcher is awesome for bots. Before the Plasma Scorcher, I think if you can deal with the ammo economy not being the best, the Slugger is actually a medium penetration gun, despite not saying so. And it staggers Devastators when you shoot them with it. So they can't shoot rockets at you or Gatling you while they're getting hit by it. Okay, that was an example of the no information Devastator at work. Just starts lasering you out of the blue. Alright, I'm not getting the mortar. It's just, it's too hot. I can't. Bunch of bugged out Devastators taking pop shots the second I round the bend. Let's go clear the extract. Yeah, the Slugger has medium armor pen, so it'll pen Devastators in the chest plate. And there's, of course, you know, people will always say, well, you can headshot them, you can headshot anything. And that's true, but we live in a very stressful work environment. And if the only difference between your primary is whether or not you can kill with a headshot or not, I want the one that can kill with the body shots, as well as kill it with the headshots, you know? Yeah, this gun's claim to fame is, you know, Strider front plates, the AT-AT walker things? The pen value for the projectile itself is only light, but there's an explosion radius when you hit something like that, that is, it pens. It pens through everything. It pens through Bile Titan, even. So you can kill the walkers through their front plate by killing the driver with that explosion. On top of being able to kill Devastators, on top of being able to kill, like, basically any medium or smaller enemies, this weapon can kill them. It can one-shot small bots. So it's just kind of standing tall right now. As a very strong option. Keep an eye out for it. I think that's where I found the breaker kind of broken. The rate of the fire. No aim, headshot, tear things apart. Yeah. Well, then it just does so much damage per trigger pull compared to anything else. Okay, we're being bot dropped. That was to be expected.
Extraction is available.
That is the worst thing that we could have chase us, because they're very fast. So they're going to keep sight of us, which is going to make anything ranged that comes down able to take shots at me. Unless I can find some more smoke mushrooms to lose them with, which is what I really want to have happen.
1 minute remains. Destroyer departure imminent.
That should do it. That does seem to be the big difference as you go up in difficulty, is the ability to deal with those big guys. Yeah, your AT requirement scales linearly with difficulty. To the point where it's a very common complaint / opinion that the only anti-tank weapon that's really keeping up at the moment with difficulty 9 is the railgun. Because it's got the ammo capacity and the firepower, as well as not even taking your backpack slot. So other AT options just kind of fall behind.
Super destroyer leaving reinforcement extraction shuttle inbound.
Did I miss again? I didn't hear an explosion. I think I missed again. That's sad. I am sad about that. Can I make the nade? That would be nade of a lifetime. I'm not going to try it. I got stuff rounding the bend. That should have lost me. Well, that sucks. That was a good old no info bot drop. The guy looked at the sky and was like, I feel like doing a bot drop about now. No one's around, but, you know, I just got that feeling someone might be skulking around. You know, we've had some explosions. Haven't seen nobody, but fuck it, bot drop. These guys that are, like, taking pop shots, also not hard aggroed right now. They are soft aggroed. I'm still working out on if soft aggro is a bug or feature. I can't imagine that this, what is happening to me right now, is a feature, because it just defies logic. Feeling lonely? Yeah, he was. He was. Yeah, like, I don't know. That is, that's pretty unjustifiable.
ETA, T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
When they hit shots, the Hulk also starts running towards me. That's crazy.
ETA, T-minus 1 minute. ETA, T-minus 30 seconds.
Alright. Honestly, pretty unlikely I make it out,
ETA,
given the
T-minus 20
circumstance.
seconds.
Yeah, and I mean, visibility-wise, like, there's no justifiable reason that they would be able to zero in on me like that. Just looking at what they've got to work with.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. This is Pelican 1 preparing for touchdown.
Oh, I'm screwed. I can't blow up the door.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Don't mind me, gentlemen. Have a nice day.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning
Alright.
descent.
Victory was never in doubt.
Yeah. The soft aggro situation, it was happening last patch, but I've noticed more enemies have started doing it. And it felt like a bug then, it feels like a bug now. I gave it my best effort. I feel like I could have done better. Probably with more practice. I would actually need practice solo diving bots, I think, to get close to how good I was able to complete a Helldive on bugs last night. Because yeah, they're harder. They are. There's so much more to worry about. You know, I can be killed from 200 meters away, whereas with bugs, Shift W, baby. What's gonna kill me? He has to get within 5 feet of me, basically. It's just a night and day difference. Too busy chasing ghosts is what they're chasing. Yeah, there we go. 0 deaths. Not my proudest win, but, you know, it was a completed Helldive on bots. And no one can take that away from me.